When there's a fatality or a serious collision, I need to establish how and why that fatal has occurred.
Serious accident.
Is the patient breathing?
Confirmed fatality.
This is all quite confusing at the minute.
Vehicle box. You go to the driver or go to the passenger.
It's the same as a murder investigation.
Your story was credible until you started telling lies.
When collisions are fatal,
You pronounce the deceased.
or life-changing,
Cardiac arrest.
Yes, yes.
the crash team is called in.
We're dealing with the worst day of somebody's life.
A split second, that's it. Everybody's life has changed.
You only get one chance at a collision scene.
Once that road's reopened, there's no going back.
Police!
Under arrest on suspicion of causing death by dangerous force.
He knows very well what's happened here. The story doesn't stack up.
Using forensic detective work,
The answers are there, it's just knowing where to look for them.
The tiniest detail could solve a case.
and the latest technology.
Technical data does not lie.
Dashcam, CCTV, it's everywhere. The driver's travelling 127 miles per hour.
These are the people who look for answers.
So that damage is possibly a deliberate act.
Are you the person that has killed this pedestrian?
No comment.
If there's an offending driver, you want justice to be served.
Collision investigation is very much like a jigsaw puzzle. It's only at the end, when you've put the jigsaw together in its entirety, that you fully understand what's happened in a collision. If you're not passionate about the investigations we deal with, it's a really tough job to do.
Someone's just been knocked off the bike on the A57.
Is the patient breathing?
Is he breathing? Is he breathing? He's breathing just, only just though.
Is the patient awake? Are you awake? Can you... No, he's not awake, no. Okay, does his breathing sound noisy?
He stopped breathing. He stopped
breathing, okay. Right, tell me exactly what's happened.
A car's come speeding up and knocked him off his bike, and he's laid in the middle of the road. There's an ambulance in the queue that's just put its lights on. I think it's coming up to us.
Right, okay, the ambulance is there. Are they with the patient now?
They are, yes, they are. She's doing CPR.
We're just getting a team leader coming, okay?
Oh, alright.
Yeah, we're getting that sorted, okay?
Lima, say one excess. Stop cars coming up the A57 towards Toddick.
Yes. Near Sheffield, as traffic officers arrive, medics are fighting to save an 81-year-old man hit by a car at a pedestrian crossing.
Another closure, please. Toddick roundabout, A57 towards M1.
Yes.
And if we can request hard closures, please, at an early stage. Also request forensic collision CPR still in progress. Yes, mate.
As soon as possible.
Obviously.
He's witnessed everything. He's 80, 90 mile an hour it's hit him. Pointer him back, carried on. He didn't see what direction around about, just a golf arm.
Alright, so it's failed to stop. It's a failed to stop RTC this. The car that has hit him has made off towards Toddick roundabout.
Just confirm, is it failed to stop case we're dealing with that?
Yeah, Roger.
With a suspected hit and run, South Yorkshire crash investigator Joe Binley is called in.
We're en route to the report of a failed to stop road traffic collision which has taken place on the A57 just off of the M1 motorway. The reports are they've got a seriously injured pedestrian at this time, or cyclist, we're not sure, who is being worked on by ambulance staff.
Vehicle details for that?
Potentially a Golf R. See if I can get your colour, stand by. Do you know what colour car it were?
Dark. Yeah, dark blue.
Dark blue.
Dark blue, Golf R.
So apparently it's a dark blue coloured Golf R that's actually collided with the cyclist and then made off.
Yes, chef.
With a description of the suspect car, control dispatches a force-wide alert.
Yeah, one should say it's possibly a clone that we are not aware of.
Roger.
There's a number of reasons why people decide not to stop at scenes of collisions. Sometimes it is out of fear, so they've driven off because they're scared of stopping, or they've not stopped on purpose and it's an intentional act on their part of not stopping because they want to flee the scene because there is something to hide from us.
As Joe responds, there's an update from the scene.
Stop me. You better find.
So on, that's life pronounced extinct at 15:35.
I'll set the time, please.
15:35.
When people die, regardless of circumstances, we need to answer the questions to the family. Who, why, and how. It's the same as a murder investigation. Yeah, just to confirm, this is now a fatality. Can I get the number for the coroners, please?
Joe will now lead a manhunt for the casualty's killer.
That van, that's the only two witnesses. What have you seen then?
Basically, mate, we were coming up here. We were coming to a stop because we were behind this van.
Yeah.
Next thing I was seeing him fly up in it and that golf shoot off.
I seen himself slow down, then he shot and he went that way.
Yeah.
That went up in air and then that just kept going.
Alright, that's fine.
We've got two witnesses who were near to the traffic lights at the time of the collision, and we know that the deceased was believed crossing the road from the left-hand side into the central island. It's now important for us to start working and piecing together and confirming that vehicle and trying to locate it and the driver of that vehicle.
Just making sure that you're aware, Paul, that gold that you're dealing with the vehicle is reacted to one of my lot, Moss Wayside, about probably an hour ago. She might have some dashcam footage which captured the identity of the driver, but if that's obviously any use to yourselves.
Reports of a Golf R before the collision could provide key evidence for Joe.
Dashcam CCTV is so crucial to our investigations now. Someone's version of events can always have a spin on what happens, whereas a video doesn't lie. Technical data does not lie.
Yeah, it will be, mate. Just think it might be this clone.
The finding of this vehicle and the suspect is paramount importance, not only for the evidence that the vehicle can give us to assist us with the investigation into the collision, but also there's a risk to the public. We know how the vehicle's been driven from witnesses, we know what it's just caused to the deceased, so there's a risk to the public that it may do something of a similar nature. So it's crucial that we take the vehicle, get the evidence from that vehicle and identify the suspects.
I've not been made aware of this potential job, just to keep an eye out on the border. And also, I know ANPR were doing some kind of work. Have they managed to do anything yet?
Police are checking automatic number plate recognition cameras for the Golf that fled the scene.
While we've been in process of securing the scene and closing the road, a number plate has been found at the bottom of the A57 on the roundabout itself. That number plate comes back to a Golf. We've now got some CCTV footage of a Golf with damage to the front end of it without a front number plate going round Todwick roundabout heading in towards Kiveton Park area. It's now a matter of trying to trace that vehicle to where it is at its current time.
With forensic work underway at the scene, debris in the road may also provide a vital link to the Golf.
It's always concerning that someone has been involved in such an incident like this one and showed disregard to anybody or anyone who's injured and left the scene with no reasonable reason why you would do that. Things do happen, mistakes do get made, but then to leave someone on the floor with no one around him is unacceptable.
With Joe and the forensic team leading the investigation, the hunt is on for the cyclist's killer. It's 3 hours since an 81-year-old cyclist, Graham Slynn, was fatally injured at a pedestrian crossing after being hit by a speeding blue VW Golf.
Okay, so priorities from this point on then, Joe, in terms of where we are with that?
CCTV footage has been found, showing the car speeding away after the collision.
Obviously we're happy that we know it's the Golf that we suspect it being, although on the false plates.
South Yorkshire collision investigator Joe Binley is leading the case and updates Inspector Matt Collings.
The footage that we've got from just after the collision at the bottom of the road, we've now established the number plate which falls off it, which we know is being used on that vehicle. But you can just see as the vehicle tries to push its way through traffic, trying to get away from the scene, the number plate falling just to the line, so we're satisfied that we know the vehicle.
As well as showing the identity of the car, the CCTV reveals other key evidence.
When the vehicle then manages to squeeze its way onto the roundabout, you get the first clear view of the damage to the front end of it. We can see the damage to the front bumper, the headlights and the wing mirror.
The police have intel that this car is regularly used by a pair of brothers who live in neighbouring Derbyshire.
I'll crack on, guys. Thank you everybody for coming, short notice.
11 hours into the hunt for the suspects, Derbyshire officers working with Joe and his colleagues in South Yorkshire plan to arrest the two brothers in an early morning raid.
We're going to go to two addresses in Chesterfield. First one where we've got confirmed information that Kane Byrne is tagging to that location now. That was checked probably 20 minutes ago now.
There is only a finite amount of officers that we have available to an investigation, so to have the support of another force and the officers they bring is actually paramount to this investigation.
Adam, can you be the arresting officer for Kane if he's located? As far as I'm concerned, we know he's in there, so we'll just go straight and put the door in. Ned, can you be the arresting officer at the second address, please? Just be aware that both suspects have got warning markers for escaper.
Kane has extensive history with the police, from minor motoring offences, failing to stop, driving with no licences, dangerous driving and not stopping for police. He's disqualified from driving and shouldn't be driving, so it's time that we now get processed for the full extent of the law.
These brothers, they've been about the block a long time. They will do absolutely anything to stop us catching them. Chesterfield unit, when we pull up at the address, would yourselves be able to come back for us, please?
The crucial evidence police need to find is the blue Golf.
Yeah, that should be.
It could contain forensic proof of which brother was driving.
One of the brothers is on tag, and he is definitely at the address according to his tag. That gives us a power of entry under law to go into that address and get him.
Multiple officers, including firearms, are called in for the raid.
Police! Police! Is Kane in? Where is he? Upstairs?
Go sit down there for me, please, look. Go sit down there.
Dog unit in position.
Put some clues on Kane.
Yeah.
Right, at this moment in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of causing death by dangerous driving. What clues? We'll grab some. My colleague will grab clues for you. Is that your phone on the side, Kane?
Yeah, that's my mum's.
Where's your phone?
I ain't got one. You took my phone a couple of days ago.
Right. Welcome to the car.
With an incident like this, speed and time is of the essence. It takes an amount of time to get through a door into somebody's property, and in that time they can be disposing of phones, trying to delete evidence, trying to hide or dispose of things.
At another address in Chesterfield, a second team is closing in on the other brother.
Alright, chap. Hey up, mate, you gonna come to the door? Cheers.
It's coming in now,
You're under arrest on suspicion of causing death by dangerous driving. Necessary for a prompt and effective investigation.
Sort of a ferret upstairs, alright.
They know police tactics, so the reason that we needed to deal with these robustly and quickly is that they will not hesitate in disposing of evidence. They will not hesitate in trying to run. Well, I will get boarding up arranged, but any issues, just give us a call, alright?
With both brothers under arrest, police assess the evidence found at the first address.
By his bed, where it was located, found a VW key. I can't see any VW parked outside at the moment. Obviously, it's VW involved in the incident, and the key will be matched with the vehicle to see if it is the same key for the vehicle.
There's another VW key at this address as well, but it's like a manual sort of key fob one.
The keys could be vital in linking the brothers to the hit-and-run car.
Just watch your steps, mate.
These are one of the most serious incidents the police investigate. It's on the same level of a homicide investigation. In this collision, the suspects are a true risk to the public. So it's important that we investigated and prosecuted them to the full extent of the law to reduce that risk.
So I've just come to speak to the firearms sergeant that's enforced on this address.
Scott arrives to oversee the investigation at the second address. There is still no sign of the blue Golf.
Be nice to get the car now.
No, what would be nice is if one of those car keys, either yours or ours, because they're both VW keys, we just need one of them to open the car now. I think they've got enough evidence on that.
I hope so. It's got to. So just all you'd hope is that they've not gone so far as to burn it out or put it in a garage. Basically, it could be in a lock-up somewhere, couldn't it?
The priority for us is not letting them get to the vehicle to burn it out, destroy the evidence before we get to it, and we can get our forensic teams onto it.
With the two brothers now in custody, the clock is ticking to prove who was driving. Investigators Scott and Joe need to gather enough evidence for a charge before the suspects are released.
We've got the two lads, but we've not got the car. And we've really got that 24 hours whilst they're in custody with us to try and locate that vehicle.
The first priority is continue the tracking of that vehicle to hopefully find it nearby. So there seems to be a lead as to where it's parked up now, and then we can get that vehicle recovered and look at examinations of that vehicle both mechanically and forensically for inside, which will be able to place the driver and the suspect in that vehicle.
It's a real race in time to try and get to the vehicle before the two suspects get back to it themselves. Hey up mate, how are you?
24 hours after the arrest of the two brothers, Scott receives an update from South Yorkshire.
They've just been interviewed and they're going to get bailed shortly.
I knew you'd say that, damn.
I know mate, I know.
With no trace of the VW Golf, officers are forced to let the men go.
our task ultimately, mate, is to try and find that car, trying to get the word out, because as and when they come out of custody, I think their main goal will be to destroy that car.
It's so frustrating they're going to get bail, but evidently what have we got?
I know.
It's always frustrating when you know you're so close to something, but you're not close enough. We only have a finite amount of time we can deal with someone in custody. So it was the decision to release them with strict bail conditions, to keep an eye on them so we know where they are.
With the brothers out on bail, the race is now on to find the missing Golf. Crash investigator Joe Binley is leading a case of a hit-and-run collision that killed an 81-year-old cyclist.
Graham Slynn, who was killed in this devastating collision, was a man who was just about to celebrate his wedding anniversary with his wife. He had a son, a daughter and grandchildren, and although retired, was fit, as we know, a cyclist, still had so many more years left to live. And it's the family members who now have got to come to terms with the loss of Graham in such devastating circumstances.
I met Graham 64 years ago when I was only 15, and we were cycling all the time because he was in Sheffield Racing Club and I was in the Baiton Wheelers. When I saw him, I knew that's what I wanted. We got married in 1965 and we've been together ever since, so something must have worked in our favour. He was very friendly. I mean, he could go anywhere and find somebody to talk to. He was a very outgoing, chattery box. Changed my life, totally.
It's just such a shock.
Yeah. Just not expected at all. I were expecting to have another few years together, doing things, making more memories, but we've gone.
The most challenging part of the job is that we're dealing with someone's lives being cut short and lost unexpectedly, no build up to it, someone going about their normal daily business doing nothing wrong at all, and someone else's actions has caused their death.
I don't know what I felt. I just could have screamed, really. I felt so helpless. You think, that shouldn't have happened. It should not have happened.
Yeah.
I never want that sort of night again.
No, it's horrible.
Thinking about it.
It's absolutely awful.
So where are we up to with the footage then?
4 days after the collision, there's still no sign of the suspect's car, but there is a breakthrough.
We've done a lot of extensive tracking and we now know it goes in towards the Kilmarsh area.
Joe's collected a large amount of CCTV and dashcam footage, showing the movements of the Golf before and after the collision.
So we've got the full timeline now then?
Yeah, so we've got a timeline starting from 10 AM on the morning of the collision, the 4th of April.
The footage is vital evidence to prove which of the brothers was driving.
It's one thing getting the vehicle, but it's trying to put that driver in the driver's seat. So we know that Kane leaves his address via his tag about 10 o'clock. There's then some movement with the Golf in the morning of the 4th through to the early afternoon before the collision, where they ended up in Rover Valley Country Park. And we can see into the vehicle very slightly through the sunroof of the vehicle.
Joe's identified 20-year-old Kane Byrne, the younger of the two brothers, as the driver.
It all goes to show that it's Kane being the driver rather than his brother, even though we know he's within the vehicle. And we can see that they're still using the cloned plates on it, so they've been on this vehicle all day. And then they've left Rover Valley back in towards Kilmarsh. It then ends up back towards the A57, where we start picking the dash cam up of the vehicle heading towards the collision site. We've then got the footage where the collision's now happened, and they've continued.
Dashcam from another car and more CCTV clearly show the blue Golf speeding away from the pedestrian crossing with smoke coming from it, followed by the aftermath.
We've then got the footage where we've already looked at
the number plate coming off.
Yeah, absolutely. But then it turns right and it goes towards the Harthill area, and we can clearly see now at this point that the front number plate's missing. We can also see the damage to the front of the car, and we can also see the driver holding in his hand a yellow balloon.
Balloons are often used to inhale nitrous oxide or laughing gas. It's illegal for recreational use.
It wasn't just a one-off thing. This was a continued use of balloons and nitrous oxide throughout the course of the day, which CCTV has proven, which can only make your driving worse. And then travels along Eckington Way towards the Waterthorpe area, then enters into Waterthorpe on Harwood Drive.
And this is all post-collision?
Yeah, so this is the last bit of footage we're up to is about 28 minutes post-collision. And we were still working on where that vehicle then goes from that point. We'll carry on with the CCTV tracking and start doing street-by-street searches to see if we can locate the vehicle.
CCTV evidence linking the brothers to the blue Golf is stacking up, but police still need to find the car.
At the roundabout in a minute, the first exit. It's this way.
It's day 6 of the case, and the brothers are still out on bail.
If we've got any traffic able to assist, the vehicle's been abandoned.
Derbyshire Police has received a call from a member of the public about the whereabouts of the blue Golf.
We were on nights when we assisted our colleagues from South Yorkshire Police locking up some offenders for a fatal incident. Outstanding was a Golf R.
Police hope the car will provide crucial DNA evidence linking it to the brothers.
Ideally, there's still evidence that we can get from the vehicle, so it's key getting an early scenes of crime officer up there.
Joe is en route to the vehicle from Sheffield, along with a forensic investigator.
It's key to us to be able to put that vehicle at the scene. CCTV is brilliant and shows what we need it to show. We know the registration of that vehicle, and it's crucial that if it is that vehicle, that we need to get there as soon as possible to secure it and to get as much evidence we can from it.
I imagine it's down there because there's police tape. It would have been a very nice car. As you can see, it's got extensive damage to it. It's going to be quite difficult to get any forensics because it's melted and been destroyed from obviously the fire and the water that fire service use.
Despite the car being destroyed,
Your cat looks like it's out.
Does it?
a forensic officer arrives to photograph and collect evidence.
Whether the fact that that's been removed is that it was there, I don't know whether they put a rag in or something.
Because you'd have thought if that was the origin of the fire, then that rubber would have gone.
Yeah.
But the back doesn't look as damaged, does it, compared to the front?
Joe and Scott are now at the scene.
These suspects, but they were arrested.
Yeah.
Any jewellery?
Yeah, he's got a... I can't remember which one it is. He's got a massive thick gold chain. Looks like a dog chain.
Yeah.
Like down to his... goes all the way down to his belt buckle.
Right, okay.
And they both got like diamond earrings. Yeah.
Thank
you. Interesting. So it may seem disappointing that the vehicle has been burnt out, and yes, we have lost some of our internal forensic work. However, the dints to the front passenger door, the wing and the bonnet, and on the roof are all very much consistent with that damage that we've seen throughout on the CCTV. So although we might have lost forensic evidence in terms of DNA and fibre and that type of evidence, we can still say with a lot of confidence that that vehicle is the vehicle involved in that collision.
That'd be interesting. Do you reckon you get any DNA, anything off of this?
The officers spot a towing strap attached to a tree and the car.
Because they've clearly put that on, haven't they, to stop the car rolling down.
With it being a rope, there's been friction on it when they've been pulling it, and that can also result in cellular DNA being transferred onto the exhibit, and hopefully we'll be able to get something from that.
Because we've got sort of two crimes. Someone's brought that vehicle here and someone's set fire to that vehicle, so I hope that we'll be able to get something from that strap to be able to say who's moved that vehicle.
While the forensics officer continues to look for evidence.
Even though it's burnt out, you're still getting a bit off it then.
Yeah. Joe and Scott spot something else.
Do you think it could have been dropped off on a low loader then?
It may point to a bigger conspiracy to cover the suspect's tracks.
That's perfectly positioned for a recovery truck to be parked.
Yeah, well, you can see him here, can't you? Do you know when the bed of the roller goes down?
If it's not rolling right.
It does that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it scratches like that.
It scratches there. It's not possible that vehicle's been there since the time of the offence. So it's clearly been taken on a low loader and dumped at that location where it's been burnt out.
That's fresh.
No, that's fresh, because you can see where mud is.
There's some scrape markings on the road which could be consistent with the bed of a truck going onto the road. So again, I'm going to be asking for any sort of paint transfer, any marks, anything like that which may have been used, just so we can try and identify what's been used to move that vehicle to where it is now.
Police think that after their release, it was arranged for the Golf to be taken to its current location and torched.
There's been some real thought as to how to dispose of essential evidence into a fatal road traffic collision.
Where the vehicle is at the minute, I would have suspected if it would have been there since Saturday, people would have called us. It's on a footpath. It certainly looks out of place. So for my eyes, that has been moved this morning and been set on fire immediately.
For me, it's what they're going to do next.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not going to stop till they put in prison, these two idiots. Hopefully there's forensics opportunities on the car. They've got a lot more CCTV. Just all little pieces of the jigsaw that are coming together nicely to close the net on these two individuals. The important thing for us to focus on is that there's a victim's family that all need justice for what is a horrendous fail-to-stop incident.
Justice is, if someone is at fault, then going to court and those being sentenced to the full extent of the law and being able to provide that closure to the family that someone was at fault for this collision and they have been dealt with.
When this all happened, he was on a run that we did on a regular basis. He did exactly what he should have done. He got off his bike, he waited till traffic lights had turned red. There was nothing he could have done, because he didn't know that there was going to be a nutcase come past and straight through the traffic lights off his head. And what my main concern at the time was did he suffer? You don't know. I don't know. Were it instantaneous? That's the only comfort I've got, that he didn't know anything about it, wouldn't have known anything about it.
It would have been a split second of absolute terror.
Yeah, it would. I have been out on my bike since he's gone, and it was so not very good. Because I'd never been out for a long time without him on my back. I mean, we never went out even with dog. We just did everything together. And it's been so hard it's been so hard.
1 week after 81-year-old Graham Slynn was killed in a hit-and-run near Sheffield.
They're not going to stop till they put in prison, these two idiots.
A joint investigation by South Yorkshire and Derbyshire police has identified Kane Byrne as the suspected driver.
So obviously we suspect that it's the Byrnes who are driving the vehicle. We're obviously working in the area where they're known to hang around and where they used to live before moving over into the Derbyshire area.
After further CCTV searches, there's another breakthrough in the case. Crash investigator Joe Binley updates Inspector Matt Collings about where the Golf went after the collision.
We found the address purely by the CCTV tracking. We've got it going down this first street and then going into this cul-de-sac. The CCTV is crucial.
It's an address that's linked to the burn.
The address where the vehicle's been parked at is.
Footage shows the blue Golf reversing up the cul-de-sac and parking on a driveway just 15 minutes after the collision.
It's that first opportunity where we can see the rear number plate is the same number plate as that what was found on the street.
Crucially, the footage shows who was driving.
We see Kane get out of the front driver's seat and walks round to the front of the vehicle, and his first thought is he appears to be inspecting the damage to his vehicle. What we do see as well is when his brother gets out of the front passenger seat, the door doesn't open fully because of the damage to it, and then we see Kane trying to rub off a mark from the roof of the vehicle.
With this new evidence, Joe and his team are confident they have enough to rearrest the brothers.
Okay, this interview has been audio and visually recorded and may be given in evidence if your case is brought to trial.
20-year-old Kane Byrne has been rearrested for further questioning.
81-year-old Graham Slynn was struck by a VW Golf at 15:15 hours whilst crossing the A57 and died at the scene. We now believe that you are the driver of that VW Golf. In as much detail as you can, please tell me about your involvement in the death of Graham Slynn.
No comment.
Are you responsible for the death of Graham Slynn?
No comment.
I want to show you some CCTV. I will explain it as we go through.
Prior to the hit and run, witnesses report seeing a blue Golf driving at high speed through a red light.
Witnesses described that Golf travelling at speed, approaching a crossing. It did not slow, it didn't falter. They then see a male and a bike are being launched into the air. The Golf hits this male and sends this male at least 15 feet into the air. Are you aware of that?
No comment.
Are you the male responsible for that?
No comment.
The CCTV footage shows the cyclist lying on the ground just seconds after the collision and the blue Golf speeding away. The car then arrives 10 miles away at the address linked to the brothers.
You can see here the VW has now pulled onto the driveway. Do you recognise any of these people?
No comment.
Okay. Are you one of those people on that CCTV?
No comment.
Is this male here in this blue tracksuit kind of inspecting some damage to the roof? Is that you?
No comment.
The damage is from the collision with the cyclist.
Covering this car up, is that something that would normally be done, or is this only being done because of what has just happened?
No comment.
Police suspect that soon after covering the car up, it was taken away and hidden.
Have you got anything you want to say about those clips of footage that you've now seen?
No comment.
Further CCTV reveals more evidence. It shows the plates being changed the morning before the hit and run. Typically, this is done to hide criminal activity. And other footage appears to show the driver inhaling laughing gas from a balloon immediately before and after the collision.
You can clearly see that The males that you're present with are inhaling balloons.
Police suspect Kane was inhaling laughing gas, a powerful drug.
Do nitrous oxide balloons, do they have any impact on you?
No comment.
Is it appropriate to use them whilst driving a vehicle?
No comment.
Having not passed a driving test, would you consider yourself capable to drive a car?
No comment.
Have you received any training at all to drive a car?
No comment.
The victim's family pay a tribute. They describe Graham as a husband, a dad, and a granddad, and his family describe him as a gentle, funny, and kind to his core. How does it make you feel hearing that about Graham?
No comment.
Are you the person that's killed Graham Slynn?
No comment.
Eight days after killing 81-year-old Graham Slynn, Kane Byrne is charged with causing death by dangerous driving.
It's the selfishness I can't get over. The only thing that is important to them is not being caught. They've seemingly got no care or responsibility for anybody else that they hurt.
There's always a feeling of what else could we have done with investigations, but I always operate on the would I be happy if that was a family member of mine who had been killed? Would I be happy with how the investigation was run? Would I be satisfied that all the lines of inquiry has been completed? And that's how I run my investigations.
At court, Kane Byrne pleaded guilty to causing death by dangerous driving, driving whilst disqualified, and with no insurance. The passenger faced no charges in relation to this incident.
One of the most important investigations we'll ever look into is how someone's died. They're not just a thing, that's someone's loved one. It's my investigation, I'll always deal with it to the best of my abilities, but I will never feel the same way that the family feels about the loss of Graham.
Graham Slynn's family was in court to see Kane Byrne sentenced to prison.
He's got a sentence of 16 and a half years with 11 and a half years behind bars, and he won't be able to even apply for parole for at least 7 years. It seems harsh because he's only 21, but he's been given chance after chance after chance. At some point you have to face the consequences, and now that time is now.
When I go to church, I light a candle for Graham, and at the same time I pray for him. And I know some people probably won't understand, but I pray for that young chap as well, because he is only a young chap, and I pray for his children because he's got 2 children. What sort of life have they got with his dad in prison? You can only hope that he will change his behaviour and come to realise that what he has done is wrong and he didn't need to do that. Gone in a puff of wind.